Paging Dr. Kevorkian, Dr. Jack Kevorkian. Cable news might need a little physician-assisted suicide. Pull the plug, so to speak. And let me show you what we mean. Check out the Nielsen numbers fresh from yesterday in the key demographic of 25 to 50-year-olds in prime time. We're just going to stay on this number. Fox News, that has about 740,000 viewers across the U.S. The next closest is MSNBC. Apparently, we don't have the graphic that's coming up, but MSNBC is next closest with 260,000 viewers, and CNN with an abysmal 189,000 viewers. So it's just not very pretty. And to talk about this is Danny Schechter, who is an analyst when it comes to news and how news is run. And I would also venture to guess he's probably a critic also. So let's talk about this, Mr. Schechter. Let's talk about just the abysmal numbers.
Also a former CNN producer. Let's not forget that, which doesn't really mean anything in this context. But, you know, what we're seeing is, you know, a change in the way people get news in America. We've commented on this. The growth of internet-based news and information. CNN.com is a very lively and very big website, I think much bigger than Fox News is. So when you aggregate all the numbers of people watching CNN, CNN International, CNN Latino, CNN Headline News, CNN is a multi-network media company. So if there's a fall-off in primetime numbers for CNN's domestic service, that doesn't mean the network is going out of business. I don't think so. I think what's happening is that viewing is changing. I mean, CNN is still very dominant on the internet, and it's still a major news brand, not only in the United States, but in the world. Having said that, I think you also have to look at the fact that many people find news coverage on television to be unsatisfying. By the time the news gets on TV, they've already read it on a number of different internet sites. They often find that it's superficial, that it's lacking any sort of not only serious analysis, but multiple points of view. And as a result, they tend to migrate to other news sources. And we've seen this increasingly, and it's affecting CNN. Even when CNN does a major story like the Haiti earthquake, where you have Anderson Cooper and Dr. Sanjay Gupta there night after night bringing you incredible coverage, many people are turning away because television programming is not just a noun, it's a verb, okay? You're being programmed by the channels that you watch. You develop a loyalty to a particular brand. In the case of a very polarized country, people who lean to the right are watching Fox no matter what's on Fox, no matter how credible it is or isn't. It's an identity thing more than an information thing. They're there to support their guys. And, you know, unfortunately, this has created a society which is less informed than ever. When you look at the comments on the Los Angeles Times blog, which actually covered this story, you find people saying perhaps the reason for declining audiences at a news channel is that they no longer cover news. And what they've turned into is talk radio with pictures. And there are plenty of other places to chat, waffle, and opinion eyes. And, you know, this is the reality. So CNN is up against a trend in our society that's devalued the importance of news and information. And so people are content to just get the quick fix, the breaking news bulletin, and not to have stories that are in more depth unless they're watching, let's say, Larry King, who is milking some celebrity for more and more emotion. And so you're getting feeling, you're getting attitude, but you're not necessarily getting analysis and information. And that's the problem. Fox News itself, as an idea, you know, is a bit of an oxymoron because there's very little news on Fox News. The programs that get the most attention are opinion shows. They're really basically programs that are there. You know, I think Russians particularly would know about this. The old Bolshevik channels, you know, which nobody believed because they were government propaganda. Here you have sort of the Bolshevik channels, Fox News, which is basically taking a political line. And the people who are open to that political perspective, you know, watch it religiously. It's faith-based watching, not necessarily information seeking.
Okay, well, Danny
How's
Schechter.
that?
That's very good. Thank you for carrying the show there. We appreciate that. Danny Schechter, former CNN producer and a critic of television as we know it now. Thank you so much for joining us.